Larry and Sarah Lee Woods are here. Of course, we know them as BookMan and BookWoman with some great reads for the summertime. Nice to have you both with us.
Great to be here. If I could only take one book with me on a trip, it would be this book that's out today. I love Susan McNeil's Maggie Hope mystery series, and this is His Majesty's Secret Agent. Highly recommend it. They're wonderful. And a new book that's getting tons of raise is What is Visible. Great story about a woman who was like Helen Keller, in fact. True story, but a novel based on her life.
All right, so those are not on your list.
If I could take only one book on vacation, I'd be upset. My first two I'd take are Karen Slaughter's Cop Town, a serial killer attacking police officers in Atlanta in the 70s, and That Night, brand new author, great mystery writer, the sister trying to prove she's innocent from murdering her younger brother.
Oh my, okay, that sounds fun.
Well, maybe he needed killing, Larry. Linda Fairstein's new book takes place, Terminal City takes place in Grand Central Station. Her characters are all back. Great summer read. And this is a true mystery that's really selling well. The Phantom of Fifth Avenue, the true story of Huguette Clark, multimillionaire woman who disappeared for about 40 years. So what really happened? Yes, it's all the rage.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Well, more hidden than that, The Quick. It's the 1890s, it's London, it's vampires, it's not Dracula, but it's contemporary, a lot of fun and scares. And Son of Shank, a free black man in the 1870s who's a genius, and it's the mystery of his genius.
Cool.
So no one writes better about South Carolina and summer reads than Dorothea Frank. And this is her new book called Hurricane Sisters. It was a really good read. And Lisa C. has another Asian American story, this time in 1938, about two women in San Francisco. She's a wonderful writer, The China Dolls.
Nice.
Well, Car Sick by John Waters is his hitchhiking trip from Baltimore to San Francisco. Maybe check that book out. If you love or hate his movies, you'll love or hate this book. It's the same kind of work. And The Silkworm, Harry Potter loves this one because, of course, it's not really Robert Galbraith. It's J.K. Rowling's second British mystery. It's a thrill. It's fun. You'll like it.
Really? You liked it? Oh, good. Good.
So this is the #1 bookseller. This book is about a young man who has a facial deformity, and it's really, really good. It's called Wonder, and it's written for young adults, but everyone likes it about fitting in. It's so hard, you know, for kids to do that. And Anita Shreve, who wrote The Pilot's Wife, has a new book out in paperback. Stella Bain is a woman in 1919, really who she thinks she is.
You know, a lot of historical things in your stack.
Well, it's historical mysteries.
Yeah. You like those?
I do.
The Worst Person Ever. This title ought to be The Dumbest Man Ever. It's all about a television reality show that his ex-wife produces, and she asked him to come participate on an unknown South Sea island. Talk about crazy. It's fun to read. And The Rise of the Great Powers. This is all about an American woman opening a bookstore in Wales and the mysteries that arise from it.
That's a great book. And if you want to read something fun, Last Night at the Blue Angel is a brand new book, new author, that it takes place in Chicago, a lot of jazz, a lot of dysfunctional people, a lot of fun stuff. And The Wednesday Daughters is a new book written by the Wednesday sisters. It's a continuation of a good women's speech read.
All right, let's change it up. Give Larry the last word.
All right, The Young Adult in Your Family, Outcast of the Dark Knight, a great fantasy horror novel, sort of like Batman, but in a different setting. And for the policy wonk in your family, Capital, the talked about economic analysis of what's happening to the American economy and world economy by the French professor.
So many good things to read this summer. Thanks, you guys. We appreciate you being with us, as always.
Happy reading.
All right. You'll find more of their top picks at the store in Hillsborough Village and online, too. We'll link you to BookManBookWoman.com.
Go USA.